Hey there, California 27. It's Congressman Mike Garcia. Hey, today is a very important day. Today is Fentanyl Awareness and Prevention Day. The point of today is not only to talk about fentanyl and educate people, but to highlight what the threat that this poison really does present to our neighborhoods. In our district alone, we had about 150 people killed, usually between the age of 15 and 30 years old. From these fentanyl poisonings throughout our district. So this is Santa Clarita, to include Castaic, Valverde, the Antelope Valley, all of the Antelope Valley, as well as Granada Hills and Porter Ranch to the south. 150 people in our district just in the last year alone have been killed by this poison. Nationwide, about 75,000 people each year over the last 3 years have been killed by fentanyl. They think they're buying Adderall, they think they're buying Oxycontin, they think they're buying, Xanax through an app. They're talking to some stranger who is effectively a drug dealer who's selling them something that is not a prescription drug. It's not made out of the chemicals at all that these prescription drugs are made out of. It is made out of only fentanyl. And they're not chemists, they're not doctors, they don't know what they're doing. And when they make these batches, about 1 in 5,000, and even in some cases more frequently than that, these pills are made so poorly that they end up killing our kids, and it's usually within a matter of minutes. So please, if you talk to your kids about, looking left or right before crossing the streets, if you talk to them about drinking and driving and everything else to try to preserve their security and safety, have a conversation about these pills and not taking anything that isn't prescribed to them, that you as the parents aren't aware of, that your doctor isn't aware of as well. This is avoidable. The policies behind this are because of the open border policies. It's because we're not holding criminals accountable. I introduced a bill called the Combating Fentanyl Poisonings Act, which would give $10 million to local law enforcement so that they can actually go after the drug dealers. When there's a text message saying, hey, Jimmy, don't take that pill without having Narcan there, or without having someone with you because someone else died from that same batch that I sold you from yesterday. That is a dealer admitting that they have basically sold a deadly weapon to that kid, and they are on the verge of potentially killing that little boy. So we need to be going after these people like the drug dealers that they are. There's also within that bill another $2 million to help schools educate kids on the fentanyl crisis, help teachers talk about the threats, the risks of these apps and what to look for and why not to take it. That's a part of the education process, which is huge. And the bottom line is when you have 75,000 Americans die from something like this in 1 year for 3 consecutive years, we do need to treat it like the national crisis that it is. Locally here, I was able to secure $1.68 million for the local boys and girls clubs throughout our district. There's a couple dozen of them that will be getting access to this money. To help educate those students in the Santa Clarita Valley and the Antelope Valley at the Boys and Girls Clubs on the threat of fentanyl as well, and allow the counselors there to really make sure that they're putting the armor around our precious kids when it comes to this very dangerous poison. So please have that conversation. Don't shy away from this one. Someone will die from this, and it is avoidable. We just need to talk about it and be aware of it. So God bless you guys. Take care.